I'm focused today on the pharmaceutical industry. As you all know, they had a sweetheart deal for years when it came to Medicare negotiation for our seniors. And after years of trying, it was Democrats and Democrats alone that undid that deal and made sure that we got lower costs. But now in what the President has dubbed the golden age, we're seeing the goldest of the golden age getting the benefit of this. That would be pharmaceutical companies if we reverse these policies. So they've done it in two ways. One is what they've just announced over in the House of ways they want to cut things on the back of the prescription drug negotiations and some of those programs. And the second is Trump's executive order. For health care plans, he cut the Affordable Care Act enrollment period short and reversed policies that made it affordable for parents to add their kids to their health insurance. He's also making it harder for 24 million people to keep coverage year to year by revoking automatic re-enrollment in Affordable Care Act plans. For prescriptions, he ended a program encouraging Medicare prescription drug plans to offer generic drugs for a flat $2 copay for common chronic conditions. So, of course, we're going to oppose that and do everything we can to bring back competitive principles and cheaper drugs for our seniors. The other thing to watch, and this is key, on the Medicare negotiations, the last group that former President Biden announced was a $1.5 billion savings in out-of-pocket. $1.5 billion with common drugs like Januvia and Jardiance and Eliquis and Xarelto. Now, just at the end of this administration, the last one, they announced 15 new drugs, including weight loss drugs like Ozempic, Ribellus, and Wegovy. These drugs, also millions and millions of people on them. Those are the next set of drugs that should be negotiated. So we as Democrats are going to hold this administration accountable for actually negotiating these drugs and getting us the next 15 and the next 15. When one set of drugs saves $1.5 billion in 1 year out of pocket and then creates incentives for the companies to lower costs for people who are not seniors, that is true competition. That is how you bring the money down. And so we are, one, going to oppose these actions that are going to add costs to working people to help the bro-ligarchs and everyone else that we saw around the Capitol, and to make sure that, and when it comes to pharma, that they don't get their sweetheart deal back. And we're also going to hold this administration accountable when it comes to reducing prescription drugs under Medicare Part D for our seniors.